And here we are. What is up, guys? I'm Ben, and this is Kame Trick, back with another live stream here on the channel that combines sim drifting and real-life drifting. As you can see here, we do both. And today we're going to be shredding again with my buddies in the OTM server. We are going to be running Mega Tamada. All the information about the cars and tracks that we're running are linked in the description below, in addition to the Kame Trick Discord, where you can go to get more information and get downloads for all of those things. What is up, TFD Venom? How's it going? Hallowed Wolf, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome back to another live stream. I am just getting a few things finalized here. See what I can do. Hopefully that will work. Just moving chat around. Brad to the bone, what is up, dude? What do you think of the new triples? I'm always doing different camera angles, and I know that not showing the actual game capture window, but just using this camera that's hiding over here, my head is curiously hiding both the front camera and the back camera from seeing one another, which is like a pro gamer move, as it were, I bet. But now we're getting ready to slide here. Just getting a few final things set up. Yeah, I'm doing good, Venom. Just finished my first full week back at work after the holiday break, and I actually feel great, which surprises me. I'm usually sort of slow and struggling to come back to life. Here's that triple monitor setup I mentioned, sorry. I'm going to try to avoid doing my epic fail every freaking stream of driving for a bit with the video chat background up. So that's what we've got for this time. I've left the shirt hanging up over here. I'm going to try to get rid of that real quick. Professionalism. Alright. Hallowed Wolf, what is up, man? Herdnard, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting started. Hopefully we won't have too much lag or issues out of my system. I'm going to turn on performance mode, so I will not be able to see what I'm doing, but I know that we're using the view that I want to. So, let's give this a try. We should have some game audio here. Hey Twiz, what is up? Yes, unfortunately right now, like today, I'm running 480. I actually have been talking with my internet company, and I'm about to upgrade our internet. Unfortunately, I think the max upload speed that I can get right now is 10 megabytes per second, and you know how when they advertise the max, you never get the max. So it is my Streamlabs is cutting down the quality right now so that hopefully it stays fairly smooth for you guys. But I'm about to shell out the big bucks to go to fiber, and that should fix that. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll be making that transition. Earlier it was streaming at 720, but sometimes the streams were choppy, so I don't really know what that was all about. But we're getting there. Brad, dude, I'm jealous of the triples goals. Yeah, man, and I would have preferred VR, but it just wasn't in the cards for me, at least with the current tech. Venom, any plans for your car in the future, and would you do Pro-Am or just sticking with grassroots stuff? Oh, I need to turn on track maps so I don't kill everyone. 1 second. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Well, here come two. I do not really have, turn this down a bit. I don't really have plans to do Pro-Am. I'm fine to drive with Pro-Am drivers. That would be cool. But I don't really want to go pro, so competing in a Pro-Am series, I don't know if that really does anything for me. So at the moment, I'm pretty happy with grassroots events, party and Matsuri style events. Well, that guy took the high road. I'm gonna pit. I need to make a quick tweak to my settings. There we go. Hallowed Wolf tracking car pack. are in the video description, but we're on WDT Street Pack again, and this time it's Mega Tamada. So we were starting out in the big track right at the start. That was a little too soon. I don't even know who's who. I better turn names off too. I always like seeing who that is, or who everybody is. Oh, alright. It's okay. The Pro, what is up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. I am just trying to figure out when and where I want to join the train here. I'm probably going to hop in with the OTM boys when they come around, if I can make this work. I like driving with them. And the triples are helping me see side to side so much that I actually have a prayer of doing it. 1, 2. Take me a minute to get into sync with everybody. Man, and I am missing third gear. That's twice in one lap, so that's not good. Not quite in the zone yet. Still got a pretty bad case of the Fridays, it looks like. I'm gonna turn up my force feedback. That would be 3 misshifts. Yikes. The 180SX and S15 are taken on the cars I can use in WDT Street. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually not the biggest fan of the S15. Are you gonna stick with this track for the whole time? If we switch, where was I saying we might go if we switch? We might go to Mid-Pond. But we're going to be on this track for a while because there's so many configurations. If we get bored of the main layout, we can just bounce to Darrap Hill or several of the other options, because there are bunches. I love how it's like inexplicably so bumpy right there. Trying to get my force feedback to the amount that I want. I run a lot more force feedback when I'm tandeming, or I've started to, than I do when I am solo driving, because it reminds me to let the wheel steer on its own. Sometimes I'm bad to not. There's Ronin with the devil. The S15. Nice white S15 with the fender vents and everything. It's interesting the stuff that you do to get over the differences between real drifting and sim drifting. Like, I would never want a car with this heavy steering for real life drifting, but I'm basically making up for the fact that I don't have weight shift, which tells me what to do and when to do it. And this helps out a lot. Pallet, I'll see you in half an hour. That sounds good. Go with the boys. We'll try to. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Is it your first week back at work or school or whatever it is that you do in between hanging out on stream with me? Hopefully you don't have... Everybody bounced. Terrible, I don't know what you call it. Whatever the equivalent of holiday jet lag is. Oh no! We did. Rema and Duza, I'm gonna follow them out. Oh, sorry. JT Pro, what is up, man? Matt? Oh, the boys trying to put the moves on and get away. See what I can do here to get a little bit more caught up. All right, this is getting tolerable. Stalled it. I can't left foot brake and clutch kick and shift gears all at the same time. Still working on that technique. JT Pro, you finally got that wheel shifter. Well, it's kind of hard to follow the guys because they're all going on and off here. Pro OMG. Executive A, what is up, man? Trying to get in. Dial into the car pack right now. Thank you. Yeah, man. That PlayStation love. Old school. Hope to see you in here. I don't have VR, but I am running usernames, one of the few benefits of not running VR, so I will notice you when you're in here, that's for sure. You guys will have to let me know, too, how the cameras look on the stream, or how the monitors look, I mean. I'm hoping that it's not too bad. Uh-oh. So many real life close calls I've had like that. Man, people jumping out constantly. There's Siggy. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Brandon Williams of BDC. Hell yeah. Shout out. What is up, dude? A little too wide there. Hey, there's JT Pro in game with us. Not really doing a great job here of following. Oh, it got even worse. Brad says, I'm watching while I do homework. Oh, the struggle. But hey, I appreciate it, dude. You're pretty close to being double school, aren't you? Creep Z, hey, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking it out. Sorry it's only 480p tonight. We are going through dramas with our internets. That was funny. So you guys don't know this, but like meta, I'm tandeming behind Rebook here, who's straight up doing 360 moves, or no, I guess not. I guess just wiping out. And I got a text from Rema, so I was like reading and not crashing. I'm pretty pleased with how that turned out. Just 1 second. I'm checking to see if anybody's going to this. There we go. MWM Matt, yo, yeah, you said you just caught a session. I saw the comment for a second before it bounced on. Got covered up. We're doing pretty good. Oh. Got a good chase driver here with us. Oh, a little too good on my part. It's gonna help me out there. Ryan Massey, just finished my rig build thanks to your video. Appreciate it. Hey, dude. Well, I'm glad that I could inspire you to make your own. Tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you post some pictures up of it. I'd like to see it. I've been fortunate to get several folks inspired to build their own rig or improve their setup, and it's always cool to see what y'all come up with. Tora, yeah, the cam is overexposed to the light, can barely anything going on in the purples. Shit. Okay, well, that's no good. It worked a lot better last week, and I did use a slightly different camera position. I'll wrap this lap real quick. I guess it doesn't matter if you guys can't see it, whether I wrap the lap or not. Let's see. It does look kind of bad, doesn't it? If I can adjust that. Not 100% sure that I can. Let's see if I can do something real quick. No idea what that would be. Oh, that's a little bit better, isn't it? I'm going to tweak these settings a little bit though and see how I want to do it. Oh, man, that's still just not very good, is it? Trying to see if it's better to bump up gamma or bump up brightness. Or maybe I can just raise the camera a bit and see if the wall causes it to expose any better. Sorry about the technical difficulties here. If you didn't know, I'm new to streaming, fairly new to streaming, and so I'm always learning a little bit as I go. So that's not really hurting the quality by upping the brightness there. I wanted to make it to where you could see the wheel decently. That looks pretty good. Alright. Tora, thank you for that. Everyone thank Tora for that in the chat. That was super helpful. Urban Grit looks good. Maybe adjust the exposure. Yes, that was so bad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now we can see what the heck is going on. Somehow the camera is like short. There's black space at the top. I did not notice that. So that's awesome. Man, this is like professionalism in the extreme stream right here. Oh well, I guess I'll just let it ride. Back to the driving. Yeah, either way, dude. That was very helpful information. I'll just pull this out of the way. Okay. Back to it we go. So note to self. Basically, stream starts at 24 minutes in. Excellent. I'm just going to do a couple of laps on this track then. And then I'm going to see where everybody else has gone. I think they're at either Sekia Hills or Darapil. It's one of the cool things about this this map is that we can basically get a ton of different tracks in, and with a large crew that comes out to the Kame Trick Bashes, we frequently fill the server. It's really nice to have all these different tracks without actually having to load another server. Oh, that was bad. A little off of my A game tonight, and playing with this like much higher than I usually do force feedback is it's kind of weirding my senses out too. It's making me like slow and stuff on my input, and holding the wheel kind of odd. That was pretty rad. Anybody got any New Year's resolutions? Alexis, thank you for checking out the stream. Yeah, I'm all about the old school PlayStation. Yeah, I know, I can't adjust the camera size. I ought to. I just didn't really want to. And let's see, then I'll have to move that down there. I don't know. Which do I like better? I think I like it better that way. There we go. That ought to work. Chat may slightly cover that up at various times, but who is the Tamada by? Because I have the one made by Kyo. Let's say if I go back to pits. Well, find the server, and then it'll say who Tamada is by. I'm pretty sure it's the same one as usual, the one by Kyo, though. JT Pro, I was confused for a sec because you were Stegman in game, but moving in the stream. Sorry, dude. Got our crew of usual suspects on tonight. I'm gonna wait for a few of them to come around the bend here. Solid Slides, who's on Twitch, Painful, and Bandit. That is the crew we're going to jump out behind. little shaky at this particular lap. And I now can't say anything because I just transitioned right into the damn wall. Not sure what that was all about, but suddenly the car was making a lot more speed than it usually does. Oh boy, it's crashing time. It's trying way too hard in crashing time. Tora says, have you tried the RX-7 FB by DTP? I have tried Disturbing the Peace cars. I don't remember an FB. So I don't know if I've tried that particular one. Oh, well, I was going to follow Alex and Painful, but they just wiped. Hey, it's MWM Matt. There he is. Matt's been in chat for a hot minute. Several different streams now. So let's drive with the man. R32 is his weapon of choice. Executing a stellar dodge. Let's not go into the hillside this time. Oh, transition way too hard. Oh, man. I'm glad that you guys don't watch for the quality of my driving. Sometimes it's just not there. There we go, up the hillside again. That grass will get you every time. Grass is scary as heck in real life. Nice, right up to the wall, which you can't see because my big old head's in the way. I'll work on catching up to these two and give that another try since I wiped out immediately. Guess I'll just cheat. Sent it right up the hillside. The Dukes of Akagi. That left foot braking though! Up to third. Alright. That felt good. Wasn't sure how Matt handles this particular section, so I decided to be pretty conservative. And I still got caught off guard, but that was my fault. And parked it. Up to third we go for the middle section. Carry way too much speed. Oh, and then dig it back out. And I wiped it again. Dang. Oh, that was really a fun half the track there, though. And one of the cool things about this track is that there are many opportunities to meet up with people like this as they come around. And it also gives me a moment to check the chat. Takumi, just don't pull a Night Kids move and hit the wall. Hey, I probably will, to be perfectly honest. I've not been in top form at all this particular screen. Now we got Painful, Solid Slides leading the way. I don't think that was me. I didn't feel it hit. If it was, then I'm sorry, Painful. Goshi, how's the stream? What is up, dude? Welcome back. We are stuck in 480p again tonight. I'm not really sure what that's about. Oh, God. However, I'm getting that fixed. I have been pricing fiber. I thought that I had better internet than I apparently do. My max upload speed is supposed to be like 10 megabytes per second, which is the upload speed that I actually want. And you know how it is, if they say that that's like the max that you could get on a given plan, you're not getting that. So, in the relatively near future, that is going to get purchased, and then things are going to be super fast. Hey, it's Squirt. What's up, Squirt? Whoop, whoop. He designed the thumbnail for my last live stream, and I always update the thumbnails afterwards, so that's something that you guys who are watching now probably won't notice, but for everybody who is checking this out as a video on demand, which actually a lot of you guys do, and I just want to say thank you for chilling even after the streams. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that helps a lot. That really does. I appreciate you guys who do that. But yeah, Doshi, stream is good. We're rocking and rolling. Like I said, I'm not driving as well as I feel like I usually do. Maybe that's kind of a lie, but it's weird. Like, I've had a few instances like that where the car just like suddenly goes into a really fast oversteer, even though it was perfectly fine. But yeah, good to see you. Welcome back. Noah, hey dude, how's it going? Welcome back. Don't spill the water. Oh, totally spilled it. Executive, I'm in the R32. Right on. I'll look for you here in a sec. Noah says won't be able to tune in or join tonight, sadly. But hey, I appreciate it. Strangely, you don't need as much as you think to pump solid frames for the stream. It's mainly lag on the computer that affects it most. Hey, there you are. Alright, let's roll, dude. You leading or me? I'm leading. Apparently I'm leading. Alright. And is Solid going to pull out in front of them? I'm going to wait for one guy to go by. Alright, here he is. So behind us in the R32, it's blue, is my buddy John Rice. He is somebody I've known for several years now. Cool dude. We met at Low Style Heroes in Virginia, where I was translating for Abo Satsukawa. Looks kind of laggy, but I mean he's working. Or it's working for him, so all good, I suppose. We'll stay in second for the sweeper, up to third. For that real big backwards entry as we shift down to second. And we're going to get pushed around the turn. That's alright. Happens. I'm sure he'll catch back up in a second. Well, that was too hard, so he'll catch back up real quick. Go all the way out to the wall. And I'm going to cut the track to catch up with these two. Oh, no, John didn't expect me to cut the track, so that was my fault. I didn't think he was that close yet. That's alright. Oh no! Good teleport to pit there. So now we have got John in the blue skyline leading the way. Solid slides directly in front of me in the S13. Oh, I kind of took a terrible line. We're just going to go off-roading. We're going to continue off-roading until we correct the line, which ought to happen right about here. Oh my. That was a little overly aggressive, but we managed to keep it together. Oh, the mirrors clipped through each other. That was sick. And he threw a rowdy backy, which was cool because I managed to just like stay in second and coincidentally, ended up right where I needed to be. That was awesome. Alright, no, I'll see you around. Thank you for popping in just for a second. Takumi says, I wish that the PS4 edition had more cars. Dude, so do I. I feel for all my brothers and sisters in the, on the consoles. JT Pro, hey, if you want to try another Touge for drifting, Usui Short is very good. Okay, yeah, I'll look at it. You should try putting gum tape over your steering hand. Oh, that will hurt me. Sim Invader, we need some Bosuzoku mods full teriyaki stees. Man, I would love some if there are Boso mods, like link me up for real. I will drive them. I'll do a video on them like so fast. Hallowed Wolf, I have a suede wheel and all black dye gets on my hand, so I have to wear gloves. Truth, that is in part why I'm all about the wood wheels and the like perforated leather wheels. Alright, I am going to find Jonathan. There he goes. So I will join him at the final corner. Yeah, there's a gap. I can hop in. He's going for the fast entries too. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I managed to tag him. That is a gnarly connection. Sorry. We'll flip the lights. How much was my wheel? The actual wooden wheel, it was, it came on my 8.6. It's a up garage special. So I don't know, but I have seen these sell. If you look up Matsuri steering wheel, God, he's gonna be kind of hard to follow. run is like lagging or glitching or something really hard on my, at least for me. So it makes it kind of difficult to tell what's going on. Ooh, that's trippy. I'm so glad that there's not lag in real life drifting. Yikes, that would just hurt. I would second guess myself so hard. Alright, John, I'm going to probably end up taking you out. It's nothing personal, nor is it on purpose. It's just that I have a really hard time telling what the fuck is going on. Evidently, he just executed a pass. The leg romancer. Oh, Jesus. I have no idea where anybody is. I'm in front of a guy. Maybe? Yep, I am. Oh, these bashes are so much fun. I am in the market for some people who can design tracks. They don't have to be well designed in terms of like looking beautiful, but holy jeez, yikes! We're just gonna run away from all that. They don't have to be well designed in terms of looking beautiful, but just some folks who are willing to make some goofy stuff. I have some ideas that I would like to put out some basic versions of, and then, you know, if they end up looking great later, then awesome. Go go. Alright, I'm gonna drive with Jonathan one more time since he asked, and then I kind of want to check out Darapil. Always got to do some canyon runs. While we're out there. But yeah, if you make tracks, like, you don't have to be amazing at it, but if you were down to goof off on making a track with me, I don't actually make tracks, but I have some ideas, and I'd love to make one and see what people think of it. Parked it. Kind of on purpose, honestly. Oh, Grassroot Digital. Displaying carnal knowledge, but not of a lady this time. You've lost that love and feeling. John's about to hop back on. You guys remember John from the couple of times that we've done Discord chat together, so like live chat while drifting. Typically at Bihoku Snow, it's just how it's worked out. And I will do that more. Just want to alternate my guests a little bit. And I wanted to spend today totally focused on hanging out with you all, and not splitting my attention with sort of a guest and homeboy on stream with me. I know a guy made the Nissan 1 via member of my Touge racing team. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I want to see what Akina would be. There is an Akina mod. Yeah, this is not this idea that I have would not be for anything normal. Think more like a stunt track. Two-way traffic event on Akina. Oh god, that is tight. Tora, the Top Gun references are lit in this channel. Oh, bro, you don't even know. Let me preach some old school stuff, and I'm gonna run out to Darapil and drive out here for a little bit. See it on the track map if there's anybody else. Well, actually, I'm able to use the track map to find people, so let me see what's in here. Because there's a little pocket of folks running up here. Kart Trek Amsterdam. I think I'm already on it. I am already on it. Oh god. I wasn't ready. I've never seen this part of Mega Tamada before, because I pretty much only drive with my friends, and my friends haven't driven here before. So I have no idea. This is some first gear stuff. Dang. We're going to be using the bobsled technique a lot, as I sight read terribly this track. Yeah, so my dad got Top Gun on VHS, and he got a like surround sound system back in the day, you know, like when Top Gun came out on VHS. And I was probably like middle school or something. I watched that movie every weekend for like a year. I can get just about any reference to it, and some parts of it I can still quote, even though I haven't really watched it since then. Tap the wall. This is difficult. That's quite tight. Oh, the e-brake drags. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you want Top Gun references, this is probably one of the better Assetto Corsa sim drifting Top Gun referencing channels, possibly even the best. There's a lot of doors on this track tonight. Some would say it's a target-rich environment. Jeez. Torres says there's also one named for the Mount Harna track. Yeah, there is, that's true. Makina 2017 is bugged. I have not. I want to follow our VDC brethren, but not quite through the buildings. I think we're on different versions of the map. Tell me you're going to Darapil. I love me some Darapil. Yes! This is like my favorite track in here. It's just gorgeous. So we got VDC Brandon Williams Ronin with the Devil. One of my favorite name puns that we have on the stream. And then me not knowing what the hell I'm doing, that's for sure. Hopefully I don't push these guys right off the edge of the cliff right here. Oh, this is tight. Hell yeah. My foot's just living on the left foot brake right now. Oh, you braked a little too early. I should have accelerated through that transition, but it's alright. Oh god. Snazzy, what is up? Checking out the stream. I'm gonna have to let chat help you with that one. Ah. tangled up. Stuffed it. First lap was a little better through here. Whoa. God damn, don't lose it. Gotta keep it together here. Focus on just driving my line without hitting the guys in front, as opposed to being quite so focused on their doors. I'm just too stoked because that first lap was so good. I'm like, alright, let's get to it. I was actually planning on gripping that section to catch up. But these cars are not very grip friendly. No, no. Oh, sorry, Renan. That was my fault. I thought it was gonna be either perfect or just kind of gentle, but I was a little too close. Now let's see if we can keep up with or catch Brad. An opportunity to pay me back for that little tap. Third drop, that was nice. To third. Brad's going for the e-brake. I'm going for the clutch kick, which ended up causing it to stall pretty hard. Oh god. That was too close. Too much for me. I was just noticing that Brad's got his headlights on. I want to turn on my headlights because I think that a lot of times my replays lately have been on night mode, which I'm not exactly sure why that is. There we go. Just took me a second to get the wheel in a position where I could turn on the lights, which totally is not distracting at all. Doesn't mess me up at all. I think I bumped the camera. It's overexposed again. Alright, I'll pull off into the parking lot and check that. Thank you. I think the parking lot starts right here. I've never noticed that. Does it connect though? It does not really. I don't think the car will fit through that. Nope. Alright, let's go deal with that real fast. Oh, man. It does look bad again. I didn't touch it. It's like on a tripod out of reach. Like I can't quite reach it from here, so I have no idea what caused it to do that. But we'll fix that, and I'll check chat as well. Right to the bone. The Akina mod track I use is a blast, but I can't imagine trying to do both uphill and downhill. No, it is a tiny track. I agree with you 100%. Snazzy kind of into buying the game. Hopefully chat has helped you out with that. I haven't actually looked for a career mode. I went straight into online and just solo for drifting. They don't have like a drift specific career mode, I'll tell you that. Grassroot Digital, I got a great Polaroid of that. Not properties. Filters. Alright, I have no idea why it's being the way that it's being. Ugh. That just looks poor. It must have shifted somehow. I don't know how. There's either too much dark or not enough dark. Good lord, that is terrible, guys. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Okay, there's that. That's a lot better. Go back to our stock settings and then turn down what we need to turn down to make it look decent. God, I hate that it won't let me angle the camera down more. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It's all the black of my desk. It's picking up all the black of the desk and it's making it adjust the exposure because it's not set to center weight. I wish I could do center weight right now. Oh well. That's kind of lame, but we're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. Tora, I still use the cough bullshit. Oh, that was so good. Fried to the bone, down the gutter trick, 50-50 if it helps. It just yeets me to the guardrail. On Akina, almost every place that it has to download. Someone in the comments is talking about starting the race and getting instantly dumped back to the menu screen. I don't know. I've not really had that much. All I would think is if they were trying to use mod cars and they didn't buy the Japanese DLC pack, and they were using an 8.6 or a pack that has 8.6s in it, it'll 100% do that. No, I've not had any issues with Akina. I haven't run it in any of my videos, but I've ran it a few times just personally. Robin Raptor, what is up? Sorry about that. Jonathan Branch, where'd your comment go? Shit, I saw it and I wanted to, there it is. Kill fuck or marry, S15, R34, or NSX? Ooh, man. Ooh, God, that's hard. I wouldn't want to kill any of those cars. I think if I had to, though, I'd probably kill the S15, which is, none of those are an easy choice, but like I've got an S13, we've had S14s, they're not that different. I would, yeah, fuck the R34 and marry the NSX. I love NSXs, they're rad. It would be cool to have one of those. That'd be the most cool daily ever. JT Pro's Akin in the Rhine. Rain drifting is, yeah, fun but hard to do. Alright. So, sorry guys, we've got the screen all fixed up now. The JDM pack, for anybody that's wondering, is like official DLC from Kunos. So, like Steam or wherever you bought Assetto from. I think it's like $3. But a lot of the mods that have an 8.6 in it require the DLC. That official DLC. Yeah, the camera's apparently on auto adjust. We were doing a winter version track again. Oh, Doshi, you're on Darep. I'm gonna come join you. Can I run Akina in a video? I will give it a try. Oh, that's gnarly. You got a shifter from a guy named John Branch as well? What is everybody doing over here? What are we doing, guys? Well, I guess there's only one option. This will surely make for a rowdy screenshot. That is sick. This moment is one of the coolest moments I've ever had in the KT bashes. That was rowdy. Alright, that was very cool. I'll have to get in on that photo some other time. Or I'll just steal the clip of me burning out in the middle of everybody. That was sweet. Oh, it had your address, but the name was John Branch. Well, I guess John Branch is pissed that he didn't get his shifter. Alright, we're going to Darapil. We're trying to. Hey, there's Grassroot Digital. Baby, come back. Really, he's lost that love and feeling. Alright, well, if we're going to be like that, I'll drive up here for a second. You the straight. Nah. Alright, we're just gonna do 2 people at Darapil. Because Darapil is so rowdy. Also, my shifter came with a box of oatmeal. I feel like there's probably some references I should be getting, but I'm like just busy enough with driving that if I'm supposed to, they're not clicking. Alright. Where did John go? Oh, apparently he ate shit. Here he is. Passing. Little chat reading not working. If you ever wonder why I'm just driving like total garbage, lately if I'm looking near-ish to the camera, I'm probably actually not paying attention to what I'm doing and I'm trying to read chat. I'll try and get a better run here. Oh Lord. We take very different lines right there. Drift if I don't have any RPMs to work with. Nope, he bit it again. Blast, hey, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to catch usernames and chats here in between, waiting on my buddy to catch back up, which he's not really doing. There we go. Literally came with a box of oatmeal. Okay. I was like, dude, I have no idea what else that could be. There must be some popular culture thing that I'm not aware of, which is very easy to have happen to me. Oh, jeez. What are you doing? Check chat for a second. Pred Rider, what is up? Finally able to catch a stream. Gonna join the server here in a little. Cheers. Good to see you. No idea what Grassroot Digital is up to there. He's probably in the chat right now about to tell me that I'm messing it up so bad. One person who's waiting at the entrance here. Let's see who we got. Hey, it's Matt. Come on, Matt. Oh, lag is lethal. Gotcha. Sorry about the lag, man. Probably too many people. But we got Matt following us. Matt seems like he's doing good tonight. That turn right there is one of the hardest turns on here for like tandeming for me. I feel like there's just a couple of different ways that people are going to go into it, and it's not always easy to tell which one somebody's going to use. Ooh. That's right, we're linking the whole track. Heavy on the foot brakes up the hill so that we don't bash into the wall. And then heavy on the foot brakes down the hill here for the same reason. Tucking around for that apex. riding the outside wall. Oh, getting right up onto the curbing. That was too much. And Matt is right there. Heck yes. Now that I've been a gentleman, I'm going to take a turn. That was great. I am still working on my sim drift tandem chase skills. Having the triple monitors is a game changer. Had some experiences like that IRL. Just don't turn upside down and give him the bird. Hey, Rap Nation, what is up? I joined, but I don't think I'll be good enough. Low hours. Man, that's okay. Just like, if there's a slot, come on and join us. This one in particular is a huge map, so like, there'll be places we can come drive. There we go. Oh, yep, see, that turn is just hard to judge, because you can either go super outside on all the turns and make it take kind of forever, or you can cut one of the two turns. It flows really well either way. But Matt decided not to cut the turn, and I think that I followed it fine, but I think it tripped up the driver behind me, which is understandable, because like, he probably cuts the turn usually. And to be fair, I usually cut that turn. But I was able to watch closely, see that Matt was not. Ooh, a little understeer from Matt, a little oversteer from me. Kind of angle stalled it. This is kind of closer to how you can cut that line. Oh, cut the wall. We just clipped through Jonathan again. I'm not sure whose fault it is that the server is so laggy, if it's just the sheer amount of shreds that are taking place, or if it's me and everybody else is fine and I'm just seeing him having to shred. I don't know. Oh no. Things you tell yourself as you slide towards the telephone pole. Oh no. Oh, too much. Nahuel, what is up? What do you think about the WDT Street package? Do you see it quite realistic? I really like it. It's got a little bit of front end understeer, which some people don't really like. But me personally, I quite like the way that they feel. It's got a little bit more of a tendency to understeer than my real car, but yeah. Of course, it's difficult to evaluate how realistic a car is without being able to feel the weight shift of it. Like, I don't know, it would be really cool to try a motion rig sim at some point. If anybody's got one and you're in America, let me know. I will come to your house. I'll fly out there. I want to try one so bad. Although, if it's VR, I probably won't, because you don't need to puke all over your system. But, yeah, I do. I think they're pretty realistic. From the best that I can tell. I'm really happy with how these cars feel. Yeah, that R32 was all over the limiter. Oh no, I misspelled the title. I said Tipple monitor setup. Oh well. Where do I want to join in? Oh, the guys are forever away. I'm torn about whether I want to take like just a little chat hangout break and wait for the guys to finish their lap, or if I want to try to catch them. Shirt 10 out of 10, aesthetic A, friends, yeah man, thank you. This is an official PlayStation shirt too. I was like, man, this is expensive, but I just gotta have it. See, if I could just go over the edge right here without dying. They see me roll and YouTube does allow me to go back and change the stream title. I could actually change it right now if I wanted to, but it's not going to matter to those who are already in the stream. And I can change it as soon as the stream ends, so it won't really matter for folks after either. Nahiwal, yeah, sure. Always glad to chat. The Pro, what is up? This is Mega Tamada. Who am I trying to catch up to here? Who's this? The real broski. The dude abides. Let's see what you got, broski. Probably way better than me, like everybody else on the internet. But you can still drive with people. You don't have to be the best. If you did, there'd only be one person that drifted. See, I just took my outside tire on the little edge of the concrete and did like the reverse gutter technique and understeered around the outside of the turn. There we go. For everybody who keeps hoping for Initial D references instead of Top Gun. Oh. Looped it. Classic problem that I have as well on that turn. But we've got an AE Hachiroku in scopes here on site. Oh, parked it in the dirt. It's never good. So we're going to cut this turn. Start doing some time attack style grip, or sorry, some faster drifting to catch up to, what is this, Scrapey Pro style? Alrighty, Scrapey Pro style, let's do this. Maybe? Are we doing this? I don't know if we're doing this or not. Okay, I think we're doing it. Maybe? No, I just can't tell. I'm just going to send it behind you. And if we do it, great. If we don't, alright. Chased you off track. Okay. I guess we're not doing this. That's okay. This is not outside the map per se, but depending on which version of Mega Tamada you have, it's pretty far from the pits. You go up towards what is literally called Some Shitty Kart Track. For anybody who doesn't have this track, that's the name of it. And then we're like, oh, we hit the end of the server time, where there's the break for actually we're gonna look at changing cars. There's something I want to try. I want to try this. Will it work? I don't know if it's gonna let me actually run it. I made a poll for what car I should drift next, and it doesn't work, even though the other poll that I made does work. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Brap Nation, to get this version, it's going to be a Google search thing, and hopefully you find it. Like, I didn't do anything special. I just found it. But let's change cars. What do we got available? The Gamut 180SX, C33 Laurel, Sylvia S13, which I was just in, Sylvia S15, R32 Skyline, AE Hachiroku, Mark II JZX90 Chaser, and a Toyota Soarer. What do you guys want to see? Let me know. Is it the Laurel, the Soarer, the Mark II? Do you want big body 4-door? Do you want the 8.6? Do you want a Skyline or yet another S chassis? I'll give you a couple of minutes here. Of course, Takumi Fujiwara says 8.6. Have I tried the new Drift Corner Grand Prix 2020 pack? I have not. I do want to try it. Nissan Pacific. Hey, what's up, dude? You followed me on Twitter recently. I assume it's the same person with the same handle there. Shout out. I appreciate you. A86 bro. Anybody else have an opinion? Laurel. S chassis JTP. I was just in an S chassis the whole time. S chassis, best S chassis. Oh man, the S chassis love is so strong. I wish I could find a Cell 80. That would be rad. Alright, well, I don't know if it was just the lack of love for this car or what, but I want to be a 4-door big boy for a second, so we're going to rock the Laurel for a little bit. But I can do some 8.6 driving too, not a problem. But for the time being, we're just going to be big 4-door sedan boys. I've actually drifted one of these at Ebisu. Oh, wow. I did about this good too. It was very different than my S chassis. So is right hand drive. My backwards entry skills are not that great. I was trying. This car requires some clutch kicks, unlike the S13. Yeah, not quite as much power as the S13, that's for sure. It rolls into boost a little bit slower. I'm digging the extra RPMs though. So, we'll still go up to third here. Foot brake really hard though. That was not enough. I waited too late. I haven't checked the brake balance for these cars. I think they're pretty decent, like pretty normal. But I'm one of those weird people that uses a ton of front brake bias, like real cars have. Because I like to be able to dive in super fast and then just stop the car. Not like park it, but aggressive entries. And a lot of the cars that have more rear brake bias are a little easier to left foot brake in sim at least. I mean, I don't see why. That was weird. I don't see why that would be the case in real life, but they, if you just foot brake, it changes how it feels a little bit, and some of the mod cars are set up that way out of the box. There we go. There's a nice little backing for you. Sarah, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Ryan Larkin, how come you have decided to set up a camera instead of straight recording? A couple of reasons, but last week when I streamed, I tried this kind of a setup, and it worked pretty well. The other reason is just that my computer, even though it's got like a RTX 2070 and a decent CPU, like a Ryzen 2700, I forget what the number is off the top of my head, but like, the computer's pretty good, but it struggles to render all three screens in 2K and then encode the footage and then upload the stream. So just running everything off of the webcam worked a lot better last week. It was just choppy, and I couldn't show you guys any of this. I could show you a monitor like just this one, and then it just wasn't very good. So I thought I'd try that again this way, but I changed my camera setup almost every stream, so it's always slightly different. Good talk about the new Supra. This is a car that we can actually just leave in second. Kevin Sampson, what is up, dude? Thank you for checking out the stream. Shout out from Australia. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are doing okay over there. It seems like there's just like even more deadly than usual. How's the fires? I don't know what part of the country you're in, but yikes, just looks like a gnarly time. Straya. We call it Straya. Friends with Josh Robinson with the Ute. Oh, that was pretty. I would not really do backies in the real car. It's just too hard on it. Like, I don't want to beat up my clutch like that. I don't want to scrub my front tires real heavy and have to replace them every couple of events. It's not about that life. It's too expensive for me. Well, fell at the clutch kick. But I will totally beat up my sim car. Too much foot brake there. Spinning the car around. I'll just get out of their way. Tora, I thought all trainers were 8.6. Can you tell Noriera that I want my car back? Oh man. Alexi joined the Comic Trick Discord recently. Shout out to Alexi. Hopefully we'll drive at some point. I know that you guys want to see me drive with him. I don't know that his fans give two shits about me just yet, but I would love to drive with him and hang out. So you never know. It's the beauty of the computer internet. Kyle Kessel, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I actually recently got the monitors. Yes, they are 2K 32s, and they are sweet. I really just got taken out for no reason. I really enjoy them. Man, fuck you guys. Like, ouch. Beating my hand up with the steering wheel, making me cranky. I totally get running into the lead car in a video game or in a sim if they're just going slow, but I don't think I was doing anything unusual right there. But it's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna pull over. Whoop. Kevin says, yeah, fire's all around my state, but the weather's getting better, so conditions have improved heaps. Oh, dude, for real. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, fire brigade. Shout out to them. Saving the day. Gaming Expert 264. Hey, dude, what is up? Thank you for checking out the stream. And I know that you didn't mean to say lame trick. You can tell that I created my channel name back before autocorrect was a thing, because otherwise I would not have chosen something that autocorrects to lame trick. But it happens every time I get a new phone. All good. I was checking out some of your Forza videos recently. Hey, if you type it enough times, it might quit saying lame and it might start saying Kame. Oh, that was too close. I knew it was too close. But I went for it anyway. Hey, there it is. Kame trick. What is up, dude? How are you? This is my first week back at work after the holiday season, so I am really glad that it's Friday. Even more so than normal. Chilling out with everybody on stream. If you drift in Assetto, feel free to come join. Or hop into our Discord and join at a future date. If you want to collab as well, feel free to DM me. I would be down for anything. I recently got these triple monitors because unfortunately I get the VR sickness. But I was saving up to celebrate for when the channel hit 5K, and really just because I really wanted to have more than one monitor. So that's new stuff. Just throwing a little backheat for fun there behind Doshi, who also threw one in. Taylor, you were in-game earlier, weren't you? Yeah, the angle is coming out okay. I've been having some difficulty this particular stream, but I didn't have my hands in the right spot to do all the shifting I needed to do there. I've been having a little bit of difficulty. Oh, Doshi actually looped it with with the camera. So the camera that's over my shoulder giving you the main view, I've been having to keep aiming up towards the ceiling more because it's not set. I don't know if you can set it, but it's not set to center weight. And so it was picking up all the black of my desk, and it was causing it to adjust its exposure and completely blow out the monitors. So it was just like winter blizzard driving simulator. Ah, server's full. Yeah, sorry about that. Our Friday night jam, sessions get pretty packed, and a lot of times after a couple of hours they start to open up. I'll be going until midnight, which is, let me grab the phone. It's 10:48 right now, so that's, oh god, I'll be going for another hour and 20 at least. So maybe there'll be an opportunity if you're up. It'd be cool to see you in. But if not, hop into the Discord. The link is in the description to the channel, and we can plan something. Do some partying. Oh no. This is one of my favorite tracks to try to read chat on while I go around turns. Oh, Taylor, you're still here as well. You're just in chat too. Right on. Yes, as far as the Japanese pronunciation, one cool thing about the Japanese language, oh god, is that the vowels have only one way that you can be pronounced. So you literally don't have tomato, tomato in Japanese. You're either saying it right or you're saying it wrong every time. And so that's something that I thought, let me focus my brain here, try to drive and talk at the same time. It's a learned skill. I'm still learning it, obviously. There's only one way to pronounce every vowel in the Japanese language. So you don't have to worry that you're pronouncing something wrong, because there's literally only one right way to do it, which is very different than English. Thanks. Whatever, bro. Waiting for a few more guys to go by, because I'm a gentleman. Alright. So like A, if you want to go A-I-U-E-O, it's pronounced like A-I-U-E-O. So Kame trick is Kame trick, not Kame. And like, what else? It's not, I'm trying to think of a word everybody would know. Karaoke. It's not karaoke. It's karaoke. Karaoke. So it's just interesting. What are some other Japanese words that people always say wrong? I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Oh, people always say katana, at least that I've ever heard, and it's katana. It makes speaking Japanese, like verbally, actually a pretty easy language to learn, along with the simple grammar structure. It's like when you look at the grammar for that language, it was designed by people who wanted it to be easy, is kind of the feeling that I get. Which I guess is the only respite we get from the writing system, which is very difficult. Export, just join the server, Discord server that is. Right on, dude. Yeah, I'll have to hit you up, send you a friend request, see if you want to collab. Obviously, no pressure, but it'll be fun and come up with something. how would you actually say... Okay, so American voice actors sometimes say Takumi, and they put that middle initial, the ku, kind of aggressively, but it's actually Takumi. Fujiwara Takumi. Oh, wiped out. Yep. Tora, big ups for trying to explain that stuff via text. Like, I'm glad I can help. But you're typing all the right things, obviously. But, oh yeah. Harakeri. I think is that one. 8.6 looks available. We're going to join, pick up that 8.6. Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I don't know why this is. And maybe I'll switch my streaming software and see if that gives me any better luck. I'll go back to performance mode here. But I've got, you know, two windows right here. You can see on that camera. I've got chat right here, which is rad. I love being able to see chat. And here I've got like notifications for subscriptions. But the subs never update. Like, my most recent one is 2 hours ago, and I just got one. So, don't know why that is. I've always got to like hop out of game and get back in order to figure that out. So that's weird. Taco meat. Yes, exactly. Taco meat. We had tacos for lunch today. It was great. We came full circle to my lunch. Kevin Sampson, did you base your shifter and handbrake on your sim rig off your S13? I absolutely did. Which is both. Yes, yeah, actually, let me show you my S13. If you haven't already seen it, we're going to take 1 second, show off my car, because I'm selfish like that. Oop. Alright, my car will pop on screen here in the relatively near future. And I'm going to move the camera over here where I can actually look. So these are friends of mine. We were just at Texas Motor Speedway. We are now in Texas, obviously. We're now at Sandia Speedway in New Mexico. There's Will Parsons leading, I'm not sure who. We're now at Fuji Speedway, their drift track, in like the mid-2000s, way back in the day. We're now at Shenandoah Speedway in Virginia, riding on board with Akinobu Satsukawa of Abo Moon. I translated for him at this event. There's Kyle leading in his Hitasha R32. Miss you, Kyle. Alright. Clip of my car. It's gotta happen. There we go. Okay. Red S13, no bumper, with a ton of balloons because my little baby girl was born and this was the gender reveal. So, this event, I had a ton of balloons stuck to the roof of the car. I actually have a front bumper. It actually looks decent. But for everybody who didn't want to know, that's what my car looks like. And you can find it all over the channel. But not in the recent videos because our drift season, it's wintertime in the States and our drift season is basically over. So we're going to start back up around March or April. And I've got my engine apart right now, so I'm probably going to start driving again around April. And there's the 787B. God, I've had kind of a alright life. Okay, so that's the deal with the car. Torres says, I don't speak it, I barely understand anything but the pronunciations I got unlocked. The Japanese word for pronunciation is hatsuon. So hatsu and on, like ongaku, for the sound of the, yeah. Good times. Ma, benkyou shitara dekiru you ni naru yo. Ganbatte kudasai. If you want to practice and learn it, I'm sure you can. Hang in there. Everybody pronounces Meihan, Mihan. It's literally Meihan. That's right. I know, it's so sad. And don't get me started on Touge, or what do they call it, the Touge? Yeah, the Touge, the Touge, it's Touge. Alright, let's go back to the driving. Oh god. That camera angle with the window, I'm sorry. I will fix this. I will fix this. You know what, let's try it. Let's try the other one. Let's see if we've got it. If I turn on in-game, so I wanted to use this view. Chat is all out of order, but when I tried it last time, it was lagging so hard from drawing all of these monitors up here and from everything else. And then I've got to get myself oriented. This camera, which we were using for the stream so far, was my pedal cam. So that's kind of the setup I originally built. Obviously the chat box is not, oops, that's the wrong button, is not exactly in the right spot. It needs to live here-ish. We'll try it, but it was just lagging really hard. So let me know, and we'll see. We'll try it. Don't get why people LS swap their cars. Hatsuon. Oh, Hatsuon. So Hatsu and then O-N. Hatsuon is the word for pronunciation. You only learn like the grammar terms when you get into studying Japanese as a language. So like, fun fact, but I'm not sure how he pronounces it himself, but Doshi or Dushi, however you pronounce his name, he's in game with me a lot and in chat as well. I keep calling him Doshi because that is how I would pronounce that if it was Japanese, and that's also the Japanese grammar word for a verb. The Top Gear! Hey, mate! Oh, I love it. Yeah, you have to say, hey, mate, with a name like The Top Gear. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking it out. You guys will have to let me know in chat if we frame really hard or, like, lag really hard from all of the monitors being rendered. It totally beat my computer up last time I tried this. Yeah, Hatsuon. There we go. Similar to Spanish? Yeah, kind of. PlayStation shirt is dope. Thank you, Coin. Appreciate it. And this 8.6 drifting third gear up the hill. I don't know too many 8.6s that could, and yet we're doing it. Keisuke Takahashi, we don't need you for the uphill anymore. We've got an 8.6 that somehow has enough horsepower to go up sideways in third. I'm too busy trying to read the chat. Taurus telling me something about my thoughts on pronouncing Doshi's screen name. It's probably not even pronounced like that. It's probably, oops, something totally different. Just froze up and then unfroze. Yeah, see, I just don't think that my system is capable of, well, I can go turn on performance mode. I forgot about that, because it's rendering at a fourth time. There. Okay. I have to remember to turn my my Streamlabs preview screen off, because that's just a waste of computing power. I'm keeping an eye on all this stuff, but I move kind of slowly financially. But I am thinking about building a designated encoding computer so that then it will solve this problem and I can show you guys this view all the time. Because I really dig this view. And it was what I had in mind, but it crashed and burned last time that I tried to stream. Or 2 times ago, I think. Yeah, we're both assuming it's Japanese in origin. Right on. Well, this is such a different experience than drifting the S13. And I also love that they gave this chassis like little squeaks when you go over bumps. Because it's an old chassis and they do squeak. I think that's super cool. However, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't give it to the S13 as well. Like, basically all the cars in the pack are old chassis at this point. So, they all do that. It's keeping me on my toes for sure. Hey, Urban Grip made it into the game. Oh, that's too much speed. Oh man, that was fun. Kevin Sampson, a few of my friends in Alps can bank third in 8.6 with mildly modded 4AG and T50s. But on 13-inch rims, and that's the difference. And they look rad doing it too, I bet. I'm all about 8.6s on tiny-ass wheels. But I feel like this one is not quite that way. Tora, running the CPU you're running, it shouldn't have issues as long as you also have a decent GPU. Oh yeah, I feel like I've got a pretty okay GPU. It's a RTX 2070. It's not the 2080, not the 2080 Ti or whatever the equivalent of that is, but 2070 ought to be decent. And RAM, yes, I do video editing, so this rig has 32 gigs. It should be fine, I agree, but at least earlier, and I've got a nice Noctua, like, air cooler, but it's a really good air cooler. It's like the best air cooler that you can buy, basically. And it's so quiet. I thought about going water cooling until I heard how loud the damn things were. And my old computer case, the case fans were super cheap, really loud. And it just annoys me. I don't want my tower to be super noisy like that. So otherwise I would have gone water cooling. But I just like the low maintenance of air cool. Volkswagen or Porsche of gaming computers. I'm all over the place. I feel for this guy trying to chase me right now. It's getting less bad. Too much said. I look as if USK got sponsored by PlayStation. Thank you. If only my hair was as cool. That big poofy ass hair up in here. Brap Nation, it's actually making me mad I can't find the version of this map. Hey, look at this big sign. Maybe this will say something useful. So it's by L2D or LD2F. Mega Tamada 0.6 Beta. Toby is the man behind the madness of this jungle. So, we randomly found a sign that I've never noticed, or, well, I'm sure I've looked at it, but I've never paid attention to it. But hopefully that helps you out, Brap Nation. Sorry about the fact that you're having issues getting in. Normally I post the link. The only other thing I can say if you can't find it that way is go into my Sim Drifting with Kame Trick playlist, and words are hard, and look for the DTP R32 Skyline review. I might have linked to the track there, possibly. Tora says, I just went to type something in and wasn't clicked in the chat box and it made me lose the stream. Heard up to the 20... Oh, I've got a RTX 2070 card. A Ryzen... You heard me, a Ryzen 2700 CPU. and 32 gigs of RAM because I also do video editing on this machine. So I built it as sort of a dual purpose. I didn't really plan to stream it right at the start. It just kind of worked out that I was able to. Why am I cursed? I get behind people and I mess them up without doing anything. Just by being there. Oh, it takes everything this little car has got. I really don't want to have to left foot brake in an 8.6. Not much anyway. If I kill very much momentum, that'll be that. I'm not even going to manju this straight, and I'll still barely keep up. Tandeming in an 8.6 is hard because on slow tracks like this especially, you've got to be prepared to use first gear. Yeah, see, we just don't have the power to dig out with everybody else. And so then I take a crazy fast line. And I killed everybody. Good times. JT Pro, just copy and paste. You could drop it into the Discord. That reverse entry. You gonna head out? All right, Takumi, man, it's good to hang with you again. Peace. Thank you for coming out. I pay zero attention to people behind me unless they hit me. Same, dude. All right. How's the stream quality been? Now that it's rendering all the monitors like properly, is it actually working? I'll try it again, but it for sure was not working earlier. We're going to pick up this S15 because everybody wanted to see the S15s, and I don't actually want to kill S15s. Love me some S15s. That was like the hardest KFM or whatever ever, S15, R32, and R34 actually, and NSX. God, I want to drive an NSX so bad. Trying to get the feel of the car real quick. I haven't really driven it much. Alright, let's see. Oh, I lost chat. Where's chat gone? There's chat. We're back. Sorry, I'm busy trying to monitor chat and just killing everyone. Alright. Dolce says it's better than the choppy stream. Coin looks good here, no hiccups. Okay. At the casino. Badass, dude. Balling out of control. I have to relearn chasing in VR. I could easily tap somebody's door with real head motion on a monitor, but I just rammed them. Dude, I feel your pain. Like, even for me, going from single monitor without using RHM, like, there were times when if I was too far away, I would just like have to bail, but it changed the way that I would follow people a little bit, and now that I've got like a huge field of view, it's totally different. Sarah, decent on my end. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it's working alright for everybody. What is up, Urban Grit? I'm gonna follow you. I don't know that it's gonna work well. Okay, the curse of me following people and it just not working. Or maybe he decided to bail because I was in his way. I didn't think I was in the way. I was in the process of just like gripping up so that I was going to be out of his way. Alright, well then who am I going to come after? This car does transition nicely. It's got awesome power. Grip is fine. We'll throw a backy since I was way behind anyway. We'll work our way up to these gentlemen. Alright, so maybe it was just a fluke, and for whatever reason my computer was having a rough day. But it sounds like if the stream was working out like this, I'd rather stream it like this, and I'll take the camera that's on the right, in the bottom, and move that back to a pedal cam. And, you know, what do you guys think of that? Ooh, that was the most clutch. Most clutch teleport to pits of the game. Well done. Okay, yeah, I'm actually liking feel this car pretty well. So, S15s, so far everybody's gotten what they want. We did some time in the Laurel. We started with what I wanted, which was the S13. Oh no, I looped it. Coupe. And, Hachiroku, and now we are finishing with another S chassis. Yeah, man, I'm with Doshi. I would have gone VR. I mean, granted, I might have bought a baller VR kit. I might still have dropped $1,000. But triple monitors, absolutely $1,000 to get the kind of monitors that you'll want to have for as long as they'll last. You know, you might as well. You could do it for like 600. You could probably do it for 300, but I say it's better to wait a little bit if you have to, if you're going to go triples. And get triples that are going to be gorgeous, even on a modern game, for a long time. Like running triples in 2K is pretty sweet. I even have the graphics turned down for stream, and it still looks pretty nice. But VR has several nice benefits. Not the least of all is the space. Like my rig, the actual cockpit is tiny, and if I just had VR on top of that, that would have been sweet. Like I could have played VR, or could have played Assetto in like a closet, but this thing takes up like half of my room. It's a huge, like I don't know what, 6 foot or 7 foot wide desk on the in the room, and because it has the monitors curved, it's also pretty deep. It's like 4 feet deep, or, well, maybe 3.5 feet. So yeah, it's a big piece of furniture that I had to build. Oh, I was trying to follow Urban Grit, and I forgot that I was in third. That was disorienting a little bit. Yeah, it could be the weather. I don't know. And yeah, another nice thing for me, as somebody who's doing a lot more streaming and a lot more filming, even though VR is really immersive and stuff, I would be kind of hesitant to stream in VR. Like, you just can't relate to a streamer when you can't see most of their face. Like, that's kind of important. Oh, we're just going to tuck into this tandem train. I'm going to quit talking because this looks sweet. So I'm forecasting a long e-brake drag. Getting onto the left foot brake. Alright, he failed. Or wiped, rather. So, move up the chain here. Oh god, I don't know what they're gonna do. Kind of misread that. I don't understand how the guys are so fast through that section. To be fair, I haven't really tried to understand it, but... Oh, I just rammed right into that guy. Didn't mess him up too bad though, which is cool. Nice dodge to the fellow who spun. Speaking of spinning, alright, we'll jump back in. These two. Yeah. Got my barrel roll in. You can't get chat to display in VR. I've watched a couple of VR streams, back when I was researching it. I'm just gonna let Choopy go on by. He seemed determined to do so anyway, so I wasn't gonna get in his way and screw us both up. Oh no! We misshifted. It did not go into gear. What's up, Matt? Alright, let's see. Gonna catch back up to chat. It's not just relating to a streamer. I don't know if you'd be able to relate to chat. No, you can. I already said that though, sorry. Not having any feedback or resistance is a nightmare. Yes. Not in a game that's not fully VR capable. You have to really be on point with the visual cues. Audio too. That Civic guy, what's up, dude? If you're gonna be on for a while, I'll hop on that server if I can find it. I'll be on for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and there is a link to join the server in the description of this video. So if there's a spot open, like we're pretty popping tonight, but if there's a spot open, you are welcome to hop in and join us. And if you haven't already, and this goes for everybody, join the Kame Discord. Driver, fan, spectator, modder, otherwise. We'd love to have you. If you watch these streams, then you have plenty in common with all the people in there, and you'd find friends, and have a good time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I never ask people to subscribe in my streams. I don't know why. Those guys are docked. And as usual, I am able to close the gap okay. As I say that, and mess up. Whoop. Ouch. Sarah says, friends, what are those? Voices in my head. Hey, to each their own. Well, I have no idea. I'm just going to go on through. I feel like that actually wouldn't have been that bad in real life. Well, for an S chassis, it would have been terrible. Write the car off, but... Somehow we're down another car. I don't know how I got to be second. But that's fine. Let's chase this chaser. Oh no. Dang it. Oh, my bad. 1,000 subs, 0 videos. Civic, best looking car, 100%. Just joined the Discord and server. Hey man, right on. See you there. Tire Slayer. So, I do like the EF Civic quite a bit. I used to own one. I'm sad I don't still have it. I'm not sad that I was able to sell it, but... Kevin, do you have plans to invest your pedals, or do you find them... Oh, invert my pedals. And I got distracted reading. Don't learn to read, kids. It's unsafe. No, I don't really have any plans to invert my pedals. I thought about it, and I thought about buying inverted pedals before I got these, but honestly, like, it's just not that big of a deal to me. I feel like these feel just fine. Oh man, I could have pulled out a cross too badly. I actually like to do stunts and crazy wipeouts while I'm sliding, so it's fun. Crack me up every time. I just can't stop being in inverted dives. Shit. Let me get this straight. You were in a 4G inverted dive with an EF Honda Civic. Boop. Go ahead and drive with Tommy. The S15 floats very differently than the 13 Coupe does. Like the S15 was, or the 13 Coupe was really able to do some wild backies and stuff. And this car, like, I think I have to clutch kick to get it to want to. It just transitions very stable, like. Yeah, I've got to give it a huge clutch kick to get it to go. Which that murdered everybody, but. Oh, we're all over the place. I like driving behind Matt, so I want to pull in behind him. Fox, do a barrel roll. Yes, Star Fox, classic. They see me rolling. They hate it. Well, that was a 0-point run right there. I got on the e-brake a touch too early before the car had transitioned all the way, and it just gripped the rear up, and I straight up followed in a straight line under brakes instead of being at all sideways. Yikes. Nobody's perfect, least of all this guy. Guys for a reverse entry chase car, not today. So true. I'm just gonna see. I didn't want to be first in line. I wanted to drive behind Urban Grit. Thank you for the sub. Unfortunately, my overlay is not telling me who at this moment. But I very much appreciate it. You have found yourself at Kame Trick, the channel where we party with friends by shredding in grassroots drift cars. That was the old tagline. I still really like that tagline. That more applies to my real-life drifting content. But also the channel that bridges the gap between sim drifting and real-life drifting. Because we've got a crew of friends, fans, and supporters who do one or both. Sorry, you guys. I probably altered your lines just a little bit there, JT Pro and Urban Grit. Trying to get locked in here, but I didn't handle those bumps very well. Kind of messed up. Ooh, urban grip backing it right into that first wall. I didn't back it right into the second wall. Yikes. Flow, I like the last week's video setup more. Hey, at least it's actually running this time. And I was having trouble with my cameras. If I'm gonna do an over-the-top camera, I probably need to use my DSLR so that I can like force the exposure a little bit more accurately. But I might. How many hours do I have on AC? A lot less than I have in real life. That is for sure. I started playing Assetto around May of last year. But I've been drifting in real life in an S13 for like 17 years or something. So if you think I suck, it's because I haven't been playing Assetto for very long, and that will always be my excuse. And if you think I rock, it's because I've been drifting in real life for a long time. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Also, if you legit have 1,000 subs and 0 videos, that's rad. I'm jealous. I feel like I have spent some time being the opposite of that, with lots of videos and not so many subs. But we're getting there now. 360 entry, bro. With the door tap. I'll just get out of the way. Those backwards entries, though. Oh, I put out great videos, thank you. I try. I don't think they're great, but they are as good as I can make them with my skill level at this moment. Oh, that was just... there was no hope of following that in a good way. That was going to be a bad end, no matter what. Flow, I need to put some light on the rig for the overhead cam. Yeah, I tried. I think the monitors were picking up the glare from the light that I was using. That was interesting. And it ended up being... like no better. But I'll play with it. Hey, subscribing. Thank you. Nope, that was bad. Yeah, that reverse entry was legit. All right. It's time to go somewhere else. I never go in here. I have no idea what's in here. Austin, Driftland, UK, Proving Ground, and Shibuya. What's up? Let's see what's back here. If you guys know this part of the map, let me know where I should go. Otherwise, we'll just pick a spot. Austin. That's a place in Texas. It's probably the same map. I am really close to Texas, so I want to see what's up here. Nobody is driving over here, that's for sure. So I guess we'll come around here. Well, that's not going to be the way. Lag. We'll just do some street drifting. Got a wall right against this truck. Alright, this looks like the track. I have no idea which way we're supposed to go. I'm gonna go this way. I have no idea what this track layout is like or how fast it is. So far it looks like I'm judging the speed accurately for this particular turn. That looks tight, so we'll go off-throttle transition. That looks far away, so we'll do e-brake. Back on throttle, we gotta make some ground up here, so down to third with all the clutch kicks, not enough power to do anything about it. Foot brake, back down to second, and it was too much, and we're dead. Okay, I'm gonna turn the turbo up so that I have a little bit more options. We'll try again. And we'll get the feedback from everybody on the setup. Kevin Sampson, thoughts on celebrities who drift? T-Pain has an LS swapped S14 and is learning to drive, and I think it's great for the sport. Yeah, I don't have any issue with it. I think folks with money need to be drifting, because those of us who don't have it can't drift very well. It's just too expensive of a sport. I'm sort of the upper lower class or the low middle class of drifting. So A, more people with rad cars, absolutely, just on merit of cars alone. And then B, I better get out of this fellow's way. And then B, the folks who have a following of any kind, whether it's traditional celebrity or otherwise, it's great to see those folks getting into drifting and bringing more of their fans' awareness to the sport. I love it. Tora, the only thing I dislike about Assetto Corsa is the server dictates your car. I wish I could find a server that allows whatever you want in the class of car that applies to the server. Yeah, that's true. There is a way to turn off the checksum to where you can modify the car's like INI file or something, or the data files for the car. Ooh, I'm going the wrong direction. Or that guy is. 2, 3, okay, everybody thinks I'm going the wrong way. So, I must be going the wrong way. I'm gonna let these two fellows go on by, and then we'll try to learn this track that I've never driven before. Something you get to see on many of my streams. Alright, so we know that's a tight turn because we've seen it before. We'll do our best to make it down here. This is also fairly tight. So we'll just do some simple off-throttle transitions and skate around. Now, this is the one where before I needed to go up to third, and now that I've got turbo power active, I actually can. We'll leave it in third. Down to second on this transition, though. A little too tight, but we can make it work. Some e-brake drags because we're stuck on the inside. Did not take the correct line through here. We'll go kind of wide because we know this is... Oh, it tightens up way down there. Alright, I'm going to have to go in a lot faster next lap. And that brings us back around. So we should start getting closer to running a midline now, just because it's a nice, safe way to go about attacking the track. That's better. Up to third here, and we'll hold this out as long as we possibly can. Charge up a big clutch kick. Wasn't actually that big of a clutch kick. Back down to second. Huge dirt drop in the grass. Second gear the rest of the way around on limiter. Will carry us. We're in a better position. I'm going to do something weird and try going up to third here, because we know we got to have extra speed, and then it's e-brake, touch a foot brake, down to second, carry it round, a little bit of e-brake there, but I could have fixed that with transition timing, and that's basically it. I tried to go up to third right here, and it just gripped the car up. Way too much. Yeah. And I wiped out. Way too much traction for me to use third gear right there. So we'll try one more time. Hearing that sound effect of there being like dirt on the tires, traction is probably debuffed right now. And we would need it to be to get around this turn. I think going up to third was the right call for that. So we'll start here, we'll foot brake, no e-brake this time. Off throttle transition. But we'll try to get on throttle as soon as we get to that cone. Ooh, wow, this car transitions so differently. It floats. It transitions slower than the S13, and it floats more than the S13. Now I've got heaps of dirt on the tires, and they are worthless, and I have zero traction whatsoever. Alright. The no traction sound has gone away, so I can make a clean pass out this time, we hope. Third gear there. Right, so come around in second. I want to go as far wide here as I possibly can. Get as far down the track before that transition. Stay in third around that first turn. Down to second here though. Rocking and rolling. Back up to third in this transition that's coming right here to whip it around. And then a little e-brake, drag, foot brake, down to second we go. And that's the gist of that. The next question is, oh, that was the terrible line. That was a bad line. So now I'm transitioning way back here. And before, at that like cone was where I was doing my transition. There's no hope of linking the track if you do that without doing two manjus, and that's one manju too many. The way I see it, if you can't link it with one manji and an e-brake drag at the worst, you're better off just not linking it at all. Let's try some no e-brake stuff, which you guys probably can't even see if I'm using e-brake. But we'll go tight on this apex for a change. Go as late as we can. That wasn't really late enough. We're going to have to do like a weird backwards entry style on throttle entry there. Little foot brake to scrub the front. Now simply taking the right line should cover. We shouldn't have any need for e-brake through here. That's going great. Now we got to go up to third in the transition and time it when we come onto foot brake, which I waited too late. And time everything else through here to set us up tight on this cone again so that we can push as far down the straight as possible. Up to third. A little bit of weird stuff there that you wouldn't normally do, not smooth, in order to avoid using the handbrake. It does not matter if you use the handbrake or not. Do what works for you, do what makes you happy. But me personally, I enjoy the challenge of trying to drift without it. Oh, too much speed again. I keep overestimating the brakes of this car. Or underestimating the speed that I'm carrying, one of the two. And that's all that we got. We can do that without e-brake though, which is pretty cool. Tora, I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to... I guess you've got to be talking to me because nobody else replied in chat. Does what they see depend on them having the car? Yes. So they won't see any visual mods that you might do, but if you change the data files for like the car's physics or its ride height and stuff of that nature, it will drive in that way on their server. So like if you wanted to have a custom livery or like a different spoiler or different rims and stuff like that, I think that everybody on the server would have to have whatever your copy of how you modded the car in order for that to appear that way. So it might be possible to do with friends, but as far as just like the internet at large being on a random Assetto server, no, it's not going to work that way. Sarah drifts without clutch kicking in Forza. Wow. That is harder than drifting without an e-brake, in my opinion. Well, it depends on the car. For like big V8 style cars, you can get away with it. Alright, so we've drifted at Austin. Oh damn, there's a second track at Austin. Yeah, there's a couple of tracks back here. Here's Driftland UK. I myself have never been at Driftland UK either. It sounds cool though. Do I go up here? Or am I about to go crashing down some stairs? This doesn't appear to be the track, that's for darn sure. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, it worked. Oh, I was responding to Nayuel, referring to just having a car in the server. My bad. In some games, you get whatever the server has available. Oh, I got you. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I don't know, Matt, if I'm going the wrong way or not. I'm gonna assume that Matt's going the right way. He seems like he knows this spot. Yeah. You do have to have, I guess, the same mods. Go in there? Do we go in there? I don't freaking know where we go. Let me follow JT Pro. Maybe he knows what to do. I certainly don't. I feel like he just hyperdrived through there. Nobody knows what to do. We're all lost. Are there any rules? Where's my UK homies? You're probably asleep. But like, if you watch this in the VOD and you guys know this track, if this is a real track, what's the proper way? Somebody drop a video link or something. I want to be able to respect this track, but I have no idea where to go. Straight up, do not know. Is it this way? Do we go around here? No, that feels terrible. That's not it. Oh, I'm about to hit that guy. Alright. Proving ground in Shibuya. Dude, he did look like he was on speed hacks. He probably wasn't. But that was fast. So, yeah, it's a real track. It looked like a real track. You can kind of tell, but I don't happen to know the line for it. We're rolling in 6th gear, 148 melees per hour. Oh no! Oh. we've got whatever this is. Is this Proving Ground? This kind of looks like Proving Ground. Yeah, I think this is the map they call Proving Ground. It seems like a small version of it, though. It seems tight and less fast than I remember it being. Car has some good front end grip. Oops, that's a clip way the heck over there. I'm sort of low-key trying to hit these clips, but it's weird because I don't know how the track goes. Which is a hobby of mine, just not learning ever the tracks. I'm so forgetful that unless I drive it for a long time, I just don't know where I am. Oh, that's too fast. City Center, what's this? Rema, big turnout for today, but it's time for me to chill for the night. Yeah, dude, it was great. We had server hopping the whole time. I love it. I have no idea about where we are as far as being up here either. I don't know that this is this a drift track? What the f... Well, this is rad. Yeah, man, have a good night, Rema. It was good. The wall is huge. Driftland in real life, way different than in game. Okay. So we are Tokyo drifting at this point. Welcome to sight reading and crashing drift tracks with Kame trick and getting crashed by people who think he knows what he's doing. The channel where I crash a lot and you subscribe anyway. That says Depato. It says department store. Yay for knowing the Japanese language. That says Game Center. That's an arcade. I don't know why I'm pointing. It's not like you can see where exactly I'm pointing at on the screen. This is a subway or a train station, most likely. I can't read some of those signs. Evidently, we're going to Red Bull. I completely stopped even looking at where the track was. I'm just out here now. Is this like an anime store, though? I gotta know. Yep. It's an anime store. That's straight out of Akihabara. This little place with the scissors says fashion shop. Urban Grit was fun. Thanks for the session. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. We finally got some good tandems in. That was rad. Takumi, when are you updating Featured Driver on Discord? You know, I meant to do that at the start of this year. I was going to try and do it once a month. Clearly, I have failed to do that. Shibuya Eki, Shibuya Station. I actually kind of get the Shibuya vibe from this. Like, this part of it looks fairly accurate. I will try to do that next week or this weekend. Probably next week. Early next week would be the hope. We've got enough people that have applied. I really should do that every 2 weeks. We'll see if I actually do, but it could support being updated every 2 weeks, and we would not run out of folks. See you, Urban. Oh, Matt, you're fine, dude. Yeah, I don't always try to use all the angle that the car has. There's like an amount of angle that's just enough, I guess you could say. I don't want to exit. I'm going to go this way. Maybe it's from drifting in real life, but like, just because the car has it doesn't mean that you use it. Like, real life drift cars have the kind of angle that these sim cars do, but a lot of that angle is there to save your ass if you go too hard. It's not actually there to drift with all the time. Now you can, and in sim especially you can, but IRL people frequently don't, because you want to leave a safety mark so that you don't ruin your car and wreck, you know, probably $2,000-3,000 worth of parts off of just trying to go harder than necessary. Oh, so I missed a turn earlier. That's how I ended up over there. I actually really dig this little track. I like looking at all the buildings and reading the signs and stuff. I should probably drive at some point too, but what fun. I need the link for this track outside of this big map. I wonder if it's got highlights. I mean, it makes sense. The whole, like, especially in a simulator or a game, and I say that not to, like, say it's not legit or not good, but it would make sense that if you don't have, you know, the fear of actually killing your real-life car that you've worked on for, you know, tens of thousands of hours or whatever, then why wouldn't you go full send basically and use all the stuff that the car can handle, pretty much. I'm like the guy in Assetto that countersteers the stock model there. I'm like, oh, do I put my hand on the wheel? Do I not? That says convenience store. Follow JT Pro for a minute. Oh, we won't follow JT Pro for a minute. Yikes. I guess we won't follow JT Pro. He's leaving. Yeah, exactly. Just go hand. It's all good. Takumi says, I feel connected to my car in the game. Just sometimes the game itself bores me and I want to feel the G-force. Yes. Man, that's like the most fun. As cool as Sim is, unless I had like a motion rig, and possibly if I was not getting VR sickness, but at least a motion rig to really complete how fun drifting in real life is. Even coming for a ride-along in real life is fun. It's also terrifying for me personally. I'm not a good passenger. Like, I can do all this stuff IRL, and it doesn't bother me at all, but I'm not... I don't know. Everything just feels way faster and way more intense when I'm in the passenger seat and somebody else is driving. Even if it's my own car, occasionally I let my good friends who also have, you know, built drift cars so that I can trust them and, like, their commitment and skill. I let them take a lap, and it's just like... Doesn't feel like my car. My car feels relaxing and boring. This is a beast. Civic guy, we're waiting at the end. Yo, I will... oh, I see you. And coming around. Haha! Oh god. Everybody went straight in after me. Do we have any Witcher fans in here? It like blows my mind that I live in a world where I play such an awesome video game, and then a few years later, because I didn't really play the first one too much. Basically, when the third one came out, I played through the second one, and then I played the third one. Haven't beaten the third one. I've got a long way to go on it. I don't know if I ever will. Right up on that wall, hell yeah. It just blows my mind that we live in a world where you can enjoy a game like that so much, and then a Netflix live action comes out for it. Like, oh, that's so fucking cool. Should have gone up to third for that. Still should have gone up to third for that. This whole section was third here, wasn't it? Oh shit. My bad, dude. Somehow, like, that was perfect to stop me and not completely kill you. I think it didn't. No, it completely killed you. Oh, dude. That was lame of me. I'm sorry. Saif, this car isn't good? Yeah, actually, the S15 is not my favorite from this pack. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, if you guys are in the Commenter Discord, check his video out. Keep trying to watch the show and falling asleep. Oh, right on. Yeah, that reverse entry. This, like, if I was on a circuit course, then I would definitely have a prayer of, on a circuit, I would have a prayer of doing like fast grip style drifts, but I just can't see enough of the track to do as much of that. Also, we're reaching the time of night where I'm tired, and so I'm starting to drive sort of lazy. Off the wall there. I'm gonna change tracks up again. Oh, ah! Oh no! You don't get to go that way. Not allowed. Sorry. My bad. That was not on purpose. Yep, that is a true fact. Because drifting is slow, so less angle and less counter steer will cause the car to go faster. Right up until the point that you're almost gripping, and then you'll be going fastest. Like that is fairly quick. A little bit of slip angle, but usually like 5 to 10%, or like 5 to 10 degrees on street tires is about the most, and it's significantly less on like slicks or grip race tires. So like these kind of fairly small angles, which for me there's not that much point in drifting like this, but those kind of angles are really fast. So fast that my regular braking point was way too late. And then you've got your line as well. You can tuck your line in a little bit more. That's too much. Simple Solution TS. Oh, dude. My bad, man. The same. I was like, Nailed it. Toro, my braking scheme needs work because my pedals move in 2 different ways. And I got gas and clutch on tilt and brake on slide, same pedal. Oh, yeah, that sounds a little tough. Yeah, this map is massive. Like, there's, I don't know, what, 10, 20 tracks on here? Yeah, when I'm doing grip race stuff, like, these cars aren't set up for it the way their physics behave, but, you know, you'll try to exit the turn and do, like, no more than that much counter steer, which is really fun. Matt's gonna be like, what the F, man? Because I'm, like, actually gonna do some fast drifts just for giggles. I have not tried the 2020 Drift Corner Grand Prix pack yet. But because now I'm apexing turns a little bit more and keeping my angle quite small, this is becoming more of a Touge type of concept. Granted, real diet-like, because these cars are designed and kind of set up to go sideways. So it's almost like tarmac rally. But we'll see how quickly I just like leave people in the dust. Like, Matt can't catch me. Now if I go back to traditional big angle drifting, Matt will catch up to me no problem. He's probably like, dude, what the hell were you doing? But we'll go back to the way that I typically drift when, you know, you're drifting for huge angle, and you'll see he catches up pretty readily. And I doubt that he's just started gripping the track. It's probably that I'm just going that slow. Yeah, see, he's already up to me. So, little fun stuff. Drifting is still really enjoyable, and I love it, but it is not a very fast way around the track. It is, however, the funnest way around the track. I feel pretty confident about that. Yeah. That is some good chase right there. It's also a decent lead. I guess I can humble brag a little bit. Oh, that was more than I wanted. That worked out. Oh, that won't though. We're done. I parked it. I'll just hang out over here and see who all bashes into me. There goes one. Let's see, what do we got here in chat? Had fun driving with your brother. I'm planning on competing in Drift Corner Grand Prix, so wish me luck. Right on, dude. Yeah, do your best. I think that you're in a good spot to start. Talk to me the way I drive. I don't counter at all. I just quit steering at times. Yeah, and you can sort of do that. Like for me, if I'm exiting a turn in the grip car, it's like a right-hand turn, so I'll turn into the right, and then at corner exit, I'll go down throttle to the point that basically I steer straight ahead, but the car still finishes the turn because you slip just the right amount. I'm not really capable of doing that in sim because I can't feel it, and all of that for me is feel. But in the real car, I can do that some of the time. The DC GP Mustang feels like I'm Chelsea Denofa. That's pretty rad. Yeah, obviously the car is faster without big drift angles, but yeah, it's so fun. Yep, Keiichi Tsuchiya, there we go. Kevin, gonna head out. Hey man, thanks for tuning in from Straya, and if you got car friends out there who are into IRL or into sim, have them check out the channel, please. I appreciate it. Always down to make some more world drift friends from around the globe. Thank you for checking it out. I hope to see you next week. Same time, same place. Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Civic Guy, most of the guys down at NOLA know of me. That is so cool. Yeah, actually, my buddy John Ross Parks, Grassroot Digital, he said that he went down to EYB at NOLA with one of his car had my Kame trick sticker, and he said like 15 people asked about it, so that's cool. He was trying to get me to come out in March, but I honestly don't know that my car is going to be together for it. But I'd like to come down and drive NOLA at some point and hang out with the crew out there. So maybe that will come together. I'll bring lots of stickers when I do. I found out about your channel due to one of the guys. That's awesome. That's so cool. Mouse Drifter the Pro. Hey, if it works, dude. Mouse drifting, I think, is way easier than controller. You just have that, like, one good axis at least. On controller, none of the axes are good. Yeah, that's rad. I like to come visit the NOLA peoples. It looks like a fun track, too. And the other thing that's cool about the NOLA crew is they actually know my channel from real-life drifting content. Which is sweet. Because, like, I love sim drifting, and I love that it's helping my channel grow and get noticed. Because whatever my particular brand of content is, it works for people when I'm doing sim. But I made real-life drifting content for years, and it just didn't. It just didn't pick up in the same way. So, I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it. I just happen to be in the off season, so I might as well do this even more and make videos about it because I like to put out a video every week, at least. But yeah, big up to the NOLA crew for being down with this channel from long before sim drifting. And continuing to tell people about it. That's awesome. Gave him just enough time. Oh, you rode with John. Right on. I see that you said feel free to check out the channel. I think my chat program automatically hit it, but when I get a hand free, I'll show that comment, although I don't think it has a link, but I'll click your name. Yeah, I'll check it out. Allow that comment. There's no reason that was hidden. Oop. There we go. SVSK checked out your channel before you know it. Yep. So, real head motion or in Content Manager, there's a tool in there called Neck. It does a similar thing though, where like when you turn, it looks in the direction of the turn to the amount that you turn. You can turn it down a little bit. Like I have it turned to where mine effectively is like big steering angle only moves it a little bit, but I still just didn't care for it. Oh, snap. Angle from inside the car? Yeah, you can go over, you probably already know all this, but you can go over and pick up your onboard settings. And so then you can adjust either your field of view or your seat position forward and back like this. I'm so excited that the stream is actually working. Like, this camera on the bottom right is garbage now, but that view is okay, right? Like for tandeming, that view is alright. Chat, I've got to fix. It goes way up over the top. Just doing a little self-critique here. How are we doing on time? Ooh, 12:21. Alright guys, I am past the point of no return here on surviving Saturday, so I am getting close to wrapping it up. As we do every stream, if you have any final thoughts, comments, etc., now is the time. I'm going to do a few laps and then we will shut it down. This is the part where, if you haven't already for this video, please click that like button. It actually does matter. It helps YouTube understand that my content isn't trash, and it does improve how much it gets shown off to other folks. That gives us the ability to grow the channel and the Kame Trick World Drift Friends and the Discord. And ultimately, that's going to open up the potential to do more cool stuff. And I will pass some of that along to... What other updates have I got? Of course, if you're brand new and you made it this far in the video, you might as well subscribe because you must like it. Let's see, what else have we got? Updates on merch. So I am getting pretty close to, well, I'm making good progress on stickers. The existing stickers that I have, I'm going to be setting up an online store. And that's coming along. The tax stuff is about 50% done. And I'm like setting up business banking account so that I can tie it to the online store and get like merchant services set up. Taking all that pretty seriously and trying to do it right the first time. Previous to this, I've basically just done cash sales at events. But if you don't happen to live in Oklahoma or Texas, the odds that you're going to see me at an event, you might have one chance a year, you know, so I'd like to make that more available. So we're getting there. I'm going to say that I'm like 50% done. Store should go live, I'm hoping February. I don't have a date specifically in February yet. But we're getting there. We just have to get a few more things set up. And then it will be time to start designing new merch, because sure, I'll sell the stickers that I've already got, but like I've not done any shirts. I might try to do some cool unique things. I might try to do some shift knobs for your sim gear. So if that's something that you're into, you know, stay tuned. Oh, sorry, Matt. Hurrah! Sorry there, Purple Skyline, too many sins. But yeah, let me know if you have interesting ideas for merch, like, you know, the basics, a t-shirt, a hoodie, some stickers, sure. That's going to happen, it's just a matter of time. But I'm really interested in what cool stuff can I do that's unique, that you guys would be excited to have, like stuff that you would want anyway, that also gives you an opportunity to support the channel. So like shift knobs, for example, that's something that people don't do all the time. I think that would be pretty rowdy. I don't know how expensive that would be, but that's something I'm going to look into. So if you got any unique ideas like that, then hop in the Discord or DM me on social somewhere, and let's make it happen. We'll fire up the Forge and release some cool content for the fan. I am so tired, dudes. I straight up cannot handle this beast any longer. Ugh. Alright, let me see what we've got in chat here. Comments are golden. Thank you. Taylor, great stream, man. Awesome bash editing pics, right on. I'll look forward to seeing those in the Discord, and I'm going to drop one of those in as the screenshot again, most likely. I kind of want to see that shot, if you got it, of all the crew lined up on the main straight, probably to take a good photo, and I just decided to do like a rolling burnout through all of it. I don't know if that it would turn out that great unless you had a big smoke mod on, but that was just a fun time. Civic Guy, I hope to see you on track, brother. Right on, dude. I'll be finished with my car at the beginning of the season. My dad and I are building an S13 hatch. Very nice, very nice. We'll go back to our chatting video background here. More car stuff. Sarah, more like apologies to everyone getting slow service with Slim Chickens. Takamiya content is awesome, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking it out. You're awesome for watching. The Pro 1421, how to double subscribe. Arigatou gozaimasu. Kancha shitemasu. JT Pro, if any of y'all do Touge racing, DM me on Discord if you want to join a team. I join your Discord. Yeah, JT, I need to do some Touge practice too. Tora, glad I joined. Right on, man. Good to see you. Good night of drifting, absolutely. Is there going to be a drift bash tomorrow? Not for me. Not for me. I will be sleeping. Usually I do basically Friday nights at 9 p.m. until about midnight, which is about 20 minutes ago. Sometimes I run over a little bit. It just kind of depends. Garrett is down for the sim shift knob. Right on. And really, if I could, I'd like to get something that if you wanted to use it on your real car, you could as well. One of the things I need to figure out, though, is how am I going to determine what thread pattern, like, everybody uses. I need Fanatec, Thrustmaster, and at least one Logitech. I don't know if Logitech uses different ones. And then I'll have to somehow like make different threads so that like there'll be an adapter that goes up in there, and you just tell me what system you've got, and I put that adapter in there so it threads onto what you own. I don't know. Probably easier said than done, but we'll see. I just got to check it. And of course, if they're stupid expensive, if they're like $50, then maybe nobody wants them. But the Discord and the stream, you know, we'll talk about it, and if people want it, maybe I'll do a pre-order, and we'll see what kind of interest there is, and if enough people pre-order, then I'll go ahead and keep some in stock. Hey, Terrell, what's up, Papa Kame? Man, you came in at the very tail end of this thing, but you made it. Star-Lord as well. Came in late and got here like 5 minutes ago. Hey, at least you're here. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit like while you're in here. Drift Bash with 2020 Drift Corner Grand Prix cars is something we ought to try. Something cool to replace the G29 and G920. Yep. Because those come off, right? Those shifters come off on the G29 and G920. Sarah says, give me a flag and I'll fly it on my bike. I mean, I might get an Obori flag. I might get those set up. I'm going to have some for my tent when I go to events to sell merch. Got some Touge 11 here as well. That's sick. Love it. Formula Drift fan. Got a couple pics from that. My HUD kind of messed up. Right on. I just love watching you drift. It's the way you'd expect, just nice and smooth and never ballistic. Yeah, man, there's a lot of ways to go about it. Some people really like that, like, aggressive snapped angle. But for me, the point is to make it look effortless and just chill. And that's the style that works for me. That's what I love. So I try to show that in my driving. What's my Steam? I think it's just Kame Trick on Steam as well. But if you're in the Discord and you check my profile, I'm pretty sure I have everything linked up. Matt says 6:30 a.m. here. Been on since 3 when it started. I'm probably just going to go pass out in my bed after this. Bro, same here. Thank you so much for joining. That was awesome. You did great. You're way better than I am at Sim. But it was really fun driving with you and getting to do some good leads for you as well. Alright, yeah, and that's kind of what I figured, was that at least the nicer Logitech shift knobs would unscrew, so that's the hope. Like I said, I just got to figure out what the thread pitch is and the patterns for the threads, because they're probably all different. Alright, boys and girls, thank you so much for being a part of the stream today and every week. And look forward to updated edited content coming out soon. I'll be working on that the rest of the weekend and hope to get something up Tuesday-ish. So I will see you then. Peace, y'all.